Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today we want to present about evaluate infographic usability testing. Before that, my name Nurul Najiha Binti Zarir Harman. My metric number 1181582. Okay, first general view about the infographic. Okay, about the general views about the infographic. First, title. The title strong and catchy as explained above. Number two, introduction. The introduction to fairly concise information graphics. Number three, section subheading. On the subheadings of the section, it's easy to identify the topic in the infographic and attract the reader to read from one topic to the next. Okay, number four, chart and graph labels. Chart and graph labels describe things that are shown to consist of only a few words. And last, about the general view, the infographic have sources and footnotes. Next, number two, general view about the user interface design. Okay, colors. First, light colors are consistently used to create richest unity. Number two, the infographic also use emphasis on the title usability testing, where the designer use bigger and brighter font on the title. This is because the viewers tend to be more attracted to brighter colors. Beside that, almost all the colors are in low intensity, or in other words, dull colors. Somehow, it makes the whole infographic look quite bored without any bright color.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. I'm Nabilah Binti Abdul Halim, metric number 1181584. Now, I will talk about the use of text and font in this infographic. For text style, they use all caps on title and topics, as well as use bold in certain places to indicate emphasis. Text also has color and value. The designer used bright color of text with a dark background, and at certain part they use dark color of text with a bright background to create a contrast, so readers can read the text easily. Then they use suitable font size to different font size make the reader can differentiate between title, topics, and explanation, and this varying size help to achieve emphasis. Other than that, the text clearly describe data and appear near to relevant information. Lastly, the designer used one type of font consistently throughout the infographic. They also use familiar typefaces, so the readers will be able to read the text more quickly and easily than when it is unfamiliar. Visual arrangement in this infographic is nicely arranged, and information are clearly organized and connected, so it's easy for the eyes to move through the content. They also use icons that describe people who are having a video chat with a laptop, but generally visual use in this infographic is too simple. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Khairunnabihah Binti Ahmad Zaid, and my metric number is 1181578. I would like to continue on how it displays the text or the layout. Firstly, the designer arranged the text or the visual elements on this infographic according to emphasis, where the large font on top of this image is going to the smaller font towards the bottom, and these automatically create visual hierarchy. The use of different font size make the viewers can read easily, where the viewers typically tend to look at bigger visual elements first than a smaller one. Besides that, the text and visual elements are neatly fit into a limited space, so the infographic are balanced and visually appealing and create harmonious impact. Other than that, all the subtopics such as what to test, who to test, where to test, and others are aligned horizontally and create unity in layout. The text and visual elements are also grouped together to show that it belongs together in the same subtopic. And last but not least, the unity in color is created when it doesn't have a big change in the color's tone. Next, the general views about content. Firstly, they include the statistic about the global traffic on 2011 in a visual form. And then it also included reliable references on the bottom of the infographic. All the content is also easy to read except for this part, where it might be controversial for certain people to understand this visual content or graphic on this part. And then the infographic also add a few visual or graphic for certain point or content to make people easy to remember and easy to understand. Usually people will tend to remember graphic easily than remember sentences. Lastly, after a detailed check, we find out that there is no errors in this infographic. For overall rating, we decide to give it 4 over 5 star. Since we find such a good infographic, we don't have much to comment and suggestion, but one of it is we want to suggest it to use more suitable color or interesting color because the color that they use seem quite bold, and maybe like a brighter color to make it live, make the infographic is more interesting. And then for the layout and the shape, we want to suggest that they use a square shape or layout because for this one, they use like the long horizontal layout where it might be difficult for us to see each one of the contents, where we need to zoom in each part to clearly see all or watch all the contents. And then lastly, for the visual elements or the graphic look quite simple. Thank you for watching and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.